Hello, everyone. Good morning to you all. Welcome to 6 a.m. Club. Welcome to day 17. And it has been wonderful that all of you are still joining me live every day at 6 o'clock. Wonderful. See, all your hard work is going to be paid. You are going to clear this examination. Remember that. Your hard work, your consistency, your persistence, and your motivation will help you to be a true leader tomorrow. Don't give up, keep consistency, and make sure that you remain with high spirit. Be happy while doing that. Make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you are mentally fit also. It is okay. Some days are bad, some days are good. There is going to be a lot of fluctuation. Things are not going to be the way you plan it to be, but it is okay. Every day is an opportunity. Remember that. Yes, so in the previous class, we started to discuss about some exam tricks so as to maximize our marks in multiple choice question. Yes, so in our prelims, when we are solving these multiple choice questions, scientific approaches towards solving them will help us to maximize the marks. You are building knowledge, you are working hard, you are studying, but at the same time, the 2 hours that you are going to solve that prelims paper, Adu is going to decide how you are going to get marks and what are you going to, what will be the results. Alva? So our 2 hours are very crucial. So you have to have the presence of mind. You have to reduce your mistakes. And that will happen if you know the techniques and you practice it. Alva? So whatever techniques I am going to tell you, what I told you yesterday and what I'm going to tell you today, tomorrow, and the days ahead, you have to practice it. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡೋದಲ್ಲ. You experiment it, you practice it, you repeat it in the practice tests. Allah, this is what toppers do. I know it. See, multiple choice question, solving it is a skill. It's a talent. And skill and talent, one divsadalli baradilla. You have to repeatedly practice it. And you will know the magic of, getting these answers correct and reducing the mistakes. Right, getting the right answer and reducing the mistakes. So that is the objective, so that you remain very high. And ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ನಲ್ಲ, I have written 6 UPSC prelims and 3 KPSC prelims. All the prelims, 6 plus 3, 9 prelims I have cleared with the same strategies, with very minimal effort, consistent and hard work. Istrally you can clear. Now you are putting hard work, very good. Now you are consistent, very, very good. Alva? Now you have to know the tricks. See, that's what I am doing here. This week we will try to analyze all the tricks and make sure that those will be useful for your exam. Yesterday, how to reduce mistakes. Silly mistakes antivala, adna henge reduce madodu. So on 7-8 points I had written, and I hope you will start using it. I hope you will read it, and before you give the test, you will go through it and you will incorporate adna conscious agi neevu nim exam alli use madkobeku. Aita enagutte onondsala, because we lack concentration, na mind ello deviate agogutte, and when our mind gets deviated, mistakes start to happen. So make sure that 2 hours that you are going to give in the morning and 2 hours that you are going to give in the afternoon, you will have the presence of mind. So as prelims dates is coming nearby, so 32 days is left now. Enough number of time. Practice this for 32 days. Okay, practice, revise, practice, revise, practice, revise, and nobody can touch you. Okay, you will be able to score really high marks. You will float through KPSC. I can assure you that. So practice this, guys. Enough days is there. Aramagi, relax. Don't worry about the past. In 30 days, bring out that best in you. Be that best person that you are. Okay, and you will be able to crack this exam. So today, as I told you yesterday, we will discuss about guessing. How to guess. Okay, when to guess. How much to guess and when to guess. So this is what we will be discussing. Today, I will tell you when to guess. See, guess andre, when you don't know exactly the answer gottilla annuvaga, ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ you have to mark answer. That is guessing. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ABCD ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜಲ್ಲಿ you have to apply certain scientific principles and mark that answer. Adna guessing anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯಾರಿಟಿ, ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ರಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, we will try and understand that. So today's session we will discuss when to guess. Naale how much to guess. Okay, so when to guess. Iga, for example, now there is a question, direct question or sentence based question irutte aita. So let's say there is a question and these are the options. E option alli, let's say you have ruled out 3 options. There is nothing to guess here. This is the answer. You mark it and you move ahead. No problem. There is no guessing here. Aita. Let's say we'll take another question. Aita. Illi you have ruled out 2 options. You have ruled out 2 options and these 2 options are left. In this case, you will mark one of them. Aita. Ad nimge gottilla andrunu A or B, whichever is your favorite, you will mark. ಅದ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೂಲ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ 2 options and 2 options is left, always mark that question. A ಅಥವಾ B, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಫೇವ್ರೇಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. See, this is again not unscientific. It is mathematically proved. So whenever you mark, you have ruled out 2 options, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ heads or tails atara, what are the chances that you will be correct? 50% of the time. So ಈಗ 10 questions ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 5 questions will be correct and 5 questions will be wrong. This is probability. Maths always says like this. So ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ 10 question ಈ ರೀತಿ ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5 question ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 5 question ರಾಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 5 questions ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುವಾಗ you get 10 marks. ಇದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಇರುವಾಗ 2.5 into 5 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 2.5 is ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಾರಿ 0.5. So 0.5 into 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ so 1 to 2.5 minus 2.5 ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಟ್ 7.5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 7.5 ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Try it out. So don't take anything that I say at the without experimenting. So what I told you, now you experiment it. ನೀವು ಈಗ 8 o'clock ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ 2 ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ರೂಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಾಗ 2 ಇರುವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ that when you do this, 50% of the time you will be correct, 50% will be wrong, approximately. This is what. So therefore, always mark this question. This is what toppers do. This is what I have done. ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗುನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಟಾಪರ್ಸ್, or let's say out of 200, if they have got 120 score, andre they should have marked 60 questions alva. They should have marked net 60 questions. Andre 60 question ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಕ್ಕಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತಾ? ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ನಾಟ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಕ್ಕಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು 30 to 40 questions ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. This is what they would have actually known. The rest ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20 to 30 questions ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, they guess. How do they guess? Like this. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. So they will rule out. So ಯಾವ questions ಗೆ ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? This is the question you have to guess. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಗೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. You have ruled out 3, 1 is left, that's the answer. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಗೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ you have ruled out this. ಇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, A or B. So this type of question you should guess. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಈಗ where you have ruled out 1 option and you are left with 3 options. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? So this is a decision which you have to take in the exam hall, whether to guess this kind of question. In questions where you have ruled out 1 option, more option baki iruttalla, this decision you have to take in the exam hall. Okay, so if your expected cutoff, let's say you giving the exam, okay, let's say cutoff is 100 out of 200. Roughly try to understand slow agi innondsala nodi ee video na. So let's say 200 ge 100 is the expected cutoff. ನೀವು exam hall ಅಲ್ಲಿ decide ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. How to decide all that I will do one more video. Okay na. Let's assume that you have decided or through your knowledge 100 cutoff anta decide ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. When you have decided 100 is the cutoff, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು mark ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 50 questions you should mark. Alva? When you mark 50 questions into 2, you will get 100 marks. Aita? But ಈ 50 questions ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ನೀವು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ? There will be some mistake. So ಈಗ 100 ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದಾಜಾಗಿ approximately around 65 to 70 questions you have to mark. So that net will be 50 questions. ನೀವು 65 to 70 questions mark ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ net negatives ಅದು ಇದು wrong silly mistakes ತೆಗೆದಾಗ 50 questions ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ಈಗ you have to mark 65 to 70 questions in this examination. So in this examination when you have marked ಈ ತರ questions mark ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಡಿ, where you have ruled out one, where you have got the answer and where you have ruled out 2 option, adna ನೀವು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, you would probably, let's say you have got 50 questions. Andre you have not got 65 or 70. Andre you have to still mark about 15 to 20 questions. You have to mark about 15 to 20 more questions. So our time only you have to mark this question. Let's say if you have already marked 70 questions. Aita? If you have already marked 70 questions, then you should not mark this. Okay, na? If you have already marked 70 questions, then you don't mark it. If you have marked only 50 questions, andre you have to mark another 20 questions. Avaga ee tara questions nanu mark ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So idna ನೀವು different rounds alli you have to solve. First round, okay, you will mark this kind of question and this kind of question. Andre where you have ruled out 3 options, you will mark in the first round. Where you have ruled out 2 options and 2 options is left, that also you have to mark in the first round. Aita? Ee tara questions you will circle it and then you will check ಎಷ್ಟು answer ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. If you have answered only 50 questions, then you have to mark even this. Illa you have already marked 70 questions, mutak hogbedi, because you might end up getting negative and get less marks. Okay na. Then the fourth type is where all the question is left. I mean all the option is left. ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು rule out ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Such type of questions should not be attempted. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು guess ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು. Is that understood? Okay, so now if you recap whatever I told you, if you have ruled out 3 options, mark that question. Nothing, okay, aram se you mark it off. If you have ruled out 2 options, 2 options is left, adna no you have to mark. Okay, now if you have ruled out only 1 option, 3 options are left, anta question na you have to decide in the exam hall itself. If you are getting less than cutoff, you have to mark it. If you are getting above cutoff, then you should not touch this question. Guess madak hogbaradu. Then fourth one, ee cases alli where all the option is left, nimge yavdu gotte illa ella hinge ide andre you mark. Otherwise if you are comfortable on the cutoff ginta 5-6 question idre idnella touch madak hogbaradu. Idna guess madidre most of the time you will get negative marks. Okay na. So this is what you are supposed to do. Guess. When to guess. This is when to guess. Ee video innonsala watch ಮಾಡಿ. Maybe if you have not understood it right away, you watch it once again and try and understand. If you want more clarity, you can comment below. I will try and address those questions. Okay na. This is when to guess. All right. So remember, you have to guess. Aita? Even toppers, even those who have cleared prelims will guess. Aita? So therefore it is important that you should guess, but you should also know when to guess. So I have just told you when to guess. Now you apply this in practice tests and see how you score and master that skill. A skill na master madidre you become better at it. Okay na. Nothing will come without practice. Okay guys, so this is today's tip for your examination. I hope it is useful. If it is useful, please do comment. Okay, I will understand the pulse of the students so that I can make correction in my next videos. Understood? So please do comment and let me know how it is all going. Okay, I had requested yesterday to send videos. Many students have sent me videos. I'm really, really very happy. Wherever, if you are feeling shy, don't. Tomorrow's leaders you are. You are going to be officers. You have to motivate. Start it from today. Okay, send me a video, send me your love, send me how you feel, send me how it has benefited. Okay, we will be very, very happy. Istadru new madabodu. Okay, thank you, right? For those who have sent the video. Anyways, with that, let's move on to today's target. See, today 10 hours is there. So make sure you give your best. Iga video nilsi, go freshen up and sit and study. Have a coffee, have a tea or something like that, or have a light breakfast and sit and study. You can do it. Okay, make sure this is the best day that you have had so far. All right. So today we are continuing with geography. We will be starting the chapter or section on climatology, where we'll be discussing about atmosphere, the structure of atmosphere, the composition of atmosphere, the layers of atmosphere, and its chemical compositions or its chemistry or its temperature variations, etc. Then temperature distribution, right? Because of solar insolation, temperature will be different at different levels of the atmosphere, etc., or latitude, longitude, all of that. Then atmospheric pressure, global winds, secondary winds, tertiary winds, that is local winds, all of that, monsoonal winds, all those things you have to study. Then atmospheric moisture and things like cyclone, temperate, tropical cyclones, the namings and all of that, the mechanism behind it, etc. Very, very interesting. All these are very interesting topics, Alva. So make sure you read them. Then precipitation, rain, dew, mist, all of that. What is the mechanism behind that? Condensation, precipitation. Okay, monsoon, Indian monsoon, you can read. So all these topics will be covered in climatology. Very simple topic, very interesting also. 5 hours you give. Okay, so keep yourself motivated, guys. Agate 5 hours only you can sit and read. Focus on the important concepts and factual information. Okay, now and then current affairs, the next 50%. So yesterday we finished the first half of May magazine. Today we will finish the second half of May magazine. Okay, so easy again, about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours only you finish the current affairs. So 5 hours of geography, 3 hours of current affairs. And CSAT only 1 hour, do calendars. Solve some 10-15 questions on calendar. First, calendar bagge, adardu formulas or methods, shortcuts, you read it, and then solve questions on calendars and dates, etc. Okay, so that is CSAT. Also, make sure, as I told you, right, give importance to your health, mental as well as physical health. So on the Ardha Gante, try and go out, take a walk, okay, see the beautiful world around you, take in the fresh air, eat some good healthy food. So make sure you stretch your legs, go for a walk, refresh your mind, and come back and sit and study. If we are starting now only, madhyadalli yavagadra bore adaga, take a walk. Ila sainkala, odi full sustagiruttalla ಒಂದು 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ go for a walk. Okay, half an hour to 1 hour walk ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ. Okay, you will feel fresh. Is that okay, guys? 8 o'clock, remember, give the test. No matter what, syllabus ಮುಗ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಾಳೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಇವತ್ತೇ ಆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಿ ಹೌ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಏನೇನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಓದೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, 8 o'clock, give the test. I hope your scores are improving. If your scores are improving, please mention that in the comments. Let us know how you are doing. Okay, so another feedback, love, appreciation are always welcome. Because see, lot of almost we are doing so many regularly we are doing these videos to keep ourselves motivated. We have to help each other. ಈಗ ನನ್ಗುನು ನಾಳೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಜೋಶ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you are responsible. You have to make that comment work for me so that I will get up in the morning and do this video once again. Okay, now, so that's on you. Let us share this love. Let us share this positive vibe across the world. All right. So I shall see you again. Wonderful to see you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining this 6 a.m. club initiative. It is going to revolutionize your preparation. Okay. Thank you for joining. I shall see you tomorrow, same time at 6 o'clock. Have a wonderful and productive day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.